What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things you love doing with those you love doing them with. I'm now about to get to your reading, and before I start, I need to like, comment, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell. And if you're interested in getting paid services such as readings, rituals, numerology forecasts, or you have inquiries in relation towards what I do, and you'd like to know more, you can always DM me clarity on Sorcerer X. That's the same handle as my YouTube. That's on either IG, Instagram, or TikTok. Alternatively, you can click the link that will take you to my website. Furthermore, if you need any more, if you got a query, you just want to ask me, all you got to do is also email me in the description as well, all right? Email will be in the description. All right, let's get to your reading and let's see what Spirit has to say. Yeah, this is about a good time for you to sort of gather your thoughts, plan your next map of where you want to go. It's important for you to really focus on really asking yourself, what are the things that you are about to quote unquote abandon? And this could be things such as things that don't work out from the last month, even ideas, pre-existing ideas. I feel like it's a case of making sure that you implement something that by the end of today, the next day you could say, I am prepared to just start fresh. It's giving yourself an amnesty of being honest with yourself as well. There may be some limitations that you have to deal with. There may be things that you've had to had inner conflict with, and now you're like, you know what? Perhaps the next step of my life for the next month is to utilize this particular moment as my new chapter, new start. I also see that you're not entirely being honest with yourself because you're not being prepared to be truthful with your own energy, and that's with the Three of Pentacles. It's about the details, and maybe the details do hurt, but the details provide you the truth in how you move, right? Now, it's important for you to really focus on this particular energy to make these changes. And Five of Swords, it's always going to be a situation where it's also about perspective, right? You go forward with certain things, but you also leave behind old energy. And with this new chapter in your life, especially with the Sun card and the Chariot card, you have to be prepared to go all in. And it's not about taking a halfway approach, right? This halfway approach isn't going to help you. Full commitment, especially for the new month heading towards the next, well, I'm going to record this. It's going to be recorded the day before the new month. So this is a great time for you today to sort of like serve yourself to refill your cup with purpose, refill your cup with new ideas. And I'm also saying, like, embrace the change, because you may feel like you're not prepared, but there's no such thing as like the right timing. I think at the end of the day, you've just got to embrace that the energy that you are giving yourself is the absolute clean slate that you need. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is about new chapters, but also overcoming fears. I've also seen that you've got this is called again, Nine of Pentacles. So it's about the abundance mindset. It's also about how you deal with perspective. There's a lot of, I'd say for today, once you see this video, there's a lot of reverse programming that you've got to, or reverse engineering that you've got to sort of go back to, unpack, and then actually make a plan from this situation. This is where your issue lies. I feel like the common theme I feel with this current energy feels like you've not learned from specific things and you've dealt with it in a way that, oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, it's going to be okay. And unfortunately, now the chickens are ready to like roost, right? Or, yeah, they're ready, right? You're now about to have to deal with the consequences of not doing enough. It's giving me the flippy floppy. It's like, do I deal with inaction or action, But the fact that you just been thinking about this has just caused a hesitation, and there's a lack of movement. Whereas if you just move entirely, doesn't matter what direction you go to, you can always go back. That's the simple thing of just being in essence of adapting towards one situation. So it's good for you right now to sort of take a step back, right? And actually think about from the Seven of Pentacles. It's about whether the juice is worth the squeeze, whether you're willing to remove the weeds to plant new seeds. It's also to gather your thoughts and take a step back, because when you're ready to make that decision with the Judgment card, it's done in a way that you feel like you are respected within yourself, that you can just make this situation happen. I mean, the door's open for you to do so, but it comes down, especially with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords, for you have the action and the motivation to do so. You know, there is clearly motivation to start fresh, but before you start fresh, you got to clear your mind of things that you don't necessarily need. And it comes down to now desire, things that you want from a perspective of passion, things that you want from a perspective of selfishness, things that you want from a perspective of self-love. Like, yeah, I think it's all but you needing to realize that you don't need to orbit around the things that you want and your desires. You want your desires and the things that you want to orbit around you. I feel like you've been in the energy of seeking and chasing, and by doing this, it's preventing you from reaching a level of understanding with what you want. So my advice towards you is to just show yourself some grace, man. Like the Ace of Cups is really telling you like emotional awareness today, especially with you, forgiving yourself, giving yourself a clean slate, and trusting oneself to make massive changes, especially with the Hierophant card. This is a ceremonial act for you to go forth in your journey and actually trust that you have the intuition to do what's needed in your life. Whereas if you don't, then it's a cycle that you'll continue. All right. My last card is the Queen of Pentacles. Do it from a position that serves you, from a self-serving point of view, and don't ever see it as a way that perceives as something that's negative, because you got to put yourself first. That's the truth. All right. If this resonates and you need guidance, further guidance, I do paid services such as readings, rituals, mentorship, forecasts. All you got to do is just DM me clarity on my Instagram or on my TikTok, Sorcerer X. Alternatively, you can click the link in the description, or click the link in the description. That will take you to my website, or you can always email me. I mean, my email's in the description as well. All right, that was your reading. I really enjoyed that. Today I woke up at, it's exactly 7:17 in the morning. I thought, you know what, let's do an early morning one for all of you. All right, okay, that was your reading, and I'm the Sorcerer, and as always, take care.